Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy E Games. Welcome to Genshin Impact. Today we're gonna continue the story. So, at the moment, there's this Reconciled Stars, I guess like official event, and it ties into the current story somehow. But I'm waiting for the next part of the story. I am still working at the salvages, but I've completed the story for this section, and yeah, I've also done these events, and yeah, I'm just waiting for the next part, and I might as well continue, or not continue, but actually do the story that came beforehand, which is this one. Go to Mount Tianhen. The mysterious emissary Gan Yu appeared before you at third round knockout, claiming to have come at Ningguang's behest. She invited you to the skyfaring palace known as the Jade Chamber. To that end, you and Paimon have come to Mount Tianhen. Tianhen, from where you can see the Jade Chamber in the distance. So yeah, from what I remember, it's been a while since I finished the Zhongli storyline. But from what I remember, we finally got all the preparations and all the items and everything, and required, what would you even call it? Like the stuff you use for a funeral, to like set up a funeral. Yeah, we helped Zhongli set that all up. And he kind of treated us to dinner, and while we were having dinner, Gan Yu, which is like this goat girl, which is kind of funny because Chi-Chi here was talking about cocoa goats because she misunderstood what coconuts mean, or the word coconuts, I guess. And then like all of a sudden this like cute little goat girl appears in the story as well, so maybe she was referring to her this entire time. Who knows? But yeah, this little like girl comes and like interrupts our date, me and Zhongli's beautiful dinner date, and just tells us that Ningguang wants to talk to us. And we're like, oh, we're eating here, leave us alone. Can't you like find us in the morning or something? So yeah, we're gonna, after I pick all this crystal chunks up, we're gonna go. Oh no, there's more. I'm gonna pick those up too. They fixed the issue where Klee pretty much kills herself standing in her own fire. She still takes damage, but it's a lot less now. But she is kind of dying at this moment, though. Hehe. I gotta heal her out. Alright, let's make our way there. We gotta be sneaky. So yeah, I'm adventure rank, world level 6 now. I was scared to do that quest to ascend, I guess, to level 6. But I did a quick search online to ask ask the internet to find out if there's a huge level like spike in the open world when you ascend, but it turns out you don't. It turns out like it's pretty safe to get. If you're comfortable in world level 5, you'd be pretty comfortable in world level 6. And that's how it seems to me so far. Oh, I don't know if I can make it up this mountain. Maybe I should use this teleport in the first place. I think this one's higher up. Okay, maybe not. How are you supposed to get up there? Because I was here. And maybe up those crevices and stuff. But yeah, world level 6 doesn't seem so bad, and the quest reward for ascending to world level 6, like that little like mission that you do to ascend, it rewarded Primo Gems and 2 Acquainted Fates, and I needed it. I just did like a wish video, but so that's why I have no more Acquainted Fates, but I needed the last 2 to get up to 10 to do like the set of 10 that I normally do. And yeah, so I'm like, I'll just do it, whatever. And yeah, I don't regret it. Ascending was not too bad. Come on, Klee, don't die. Oh, my heart dropped there. Yeah, sometimes like the climbing is a little bit janky. Alright, let's come on. Is there any characters who whose special ability is to like climb, like use less stamina while climbing? Because I recently found out that Beidou, her special ability makes you swim better, or reduce the cost of stamina while you're swimming. And there's characters like Venti and Amber that reduce stamina while gliding, and Kea and Razor reduces stamina consumption while you're running. So is there like characters who reduce climbing? I can totally see them add like a Monkey King like Sun Wukong like character in the future that uses a polearm, and maybe his special ability is that he climbs better. I don't know. I think that would be cool. They seem to be introducing all sorts of different what you call them, races? I don't know. Like Klee here is she's supposed to be human, right? But she has like elf ears. What's up with that? Or is she supposed to be an elf? And I guess Chi-Chi was human, and now she's a zombie. But then there's like characters like Sucrose, which is like clearly a cat girl. So is Diona. But everyone else seems human. But then they introduce like characters like Ganyu and I don't know, like Xiao, I guess, who is like not really human. He's like a demon or something, or a Adepti demon. Oh whoa, whoa! Look at that. Is it Laputa? I wonder how they explain how that thing floats. What kind of magic or technology is being used? Because I think in Final Fantasy they had like one of the Final Fantasies, I think it was 12. There's like this entire like city that's kind of like an airport, also city for like airships and stuff, and it completely floats. And the reason why it floats, it's because it has these crystals that somehow create its own like gravity or something like that. That's pretty high up. Paimon looking at us like, I don't know. You should have asked that emissary, Ganyu. Oh yeah, I was saying, then there's like characters like Ganyu and Xiao. Xiao's like half demon or something. I don't know actually. That it might just be speculation from the community, or he's Adepti, but he might be like demon or something like that. And Ganyu's like, she has goat horns for some reason. So it's like, what's up with the people in this game? And Paimon is like a little fairy or a little dwarf, elf. I don't know. Like people see her and they don't seem surprised. She doesn't seem like a unique being. Like, oh, that's just another one of those things. I feel like I sound kind of racist or something when I refer to it as a thing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just at a loss for words of how to kind of get my point across.
地図上から軍玉閣の位置を直接探すのもありだと思うぞ。その近くに上がる方法があるはずだ。探そうぜ。
When it comes to like race and stuff, most like RPG games or MMOs or something that I can think of, they distinctly put forward what kind of races there are. I feel like I need to get the main character out.
見ろ、装置だ。この位置にあるからにはきっと軍玉閣と関係があるはずだぞ。きっとそうだ。
So we activate this thing to make an updraft, I guess. So yeah, going back to what I was saying before, it seems like most games the games usually make like effort to build the world up a bit by introducing like different races and what certain races do and what properties they have. I want that treasure. Like for example, oop. For example, in Guild Wars 2, right off the bat, you're introduced when you create your character. You're like, do you want to be a Char, a human, Asuran, a Norn, or a Sylvari? Just like those are the races. Those are the prominent races. And then when you play through the game, it's like, oh, there's Tengu, there's dwarves, there's man, I'm a little lost for just recalling like what that game has. There's I don't know, Skrit and a bunch of other races, and they all have like properties and everything, and you that kind of like builds the world up. I'll do this cutscene first. I feel like I don't know, I'm kind of all over the place right now, and I want to talk about the whole race thing, and I'm getting to a point. It's just that getting there seems to be really hard right now.
じゃなきゃあの関羽が軍玉閣まで案内してくれてるはずだもんな。よし、お前の言う通りにまずは。あ、待った、下を見ろ。もう奇襲機の近くまで来てたんだな。そうだ、いいアイディアを思いついたぞ。奇襲機でお前を上に飛ばそうか。
What?
確かに安全面まで考えてなかった。
Still, I do remember that the ballista had to a scope.
そうだった。確かにそれは使える。さあ、奇襲機で上に行く道がないか探そうぜ。
Oh, only gave me primo gems, nothing else. That's kind of lame. Oh wait, what? Apparently I picked up all that stuff? Oops. Okay, I don't think that the text has changed there. So yeah, in like referring to Guild Wars 2, they make it right away apparent what races exist in the game and the properties for each race. And I don't know, if I draw into like Legend of Zelda or something, there's the Hylians, and then there's the Bokoblins, and like they make you know like what race people are. and generally like that's how these kind of games are their story is kind of written, or the lore is kind of presented. They give you enough information to know this world, but I feel like in this game they purposely don't tell you what races and people exist, mainly because you're a traveler and you're a stranger to this world, so you shouldn't. And yeah, the fact that you don't know what you would come across, like, oh, suddenly a goat, a girl with like goat horns appear. You're like, oh, whoa, what's up with that? There's like a kind of like a initial reaction to that because you're just suddenly like met with something new as like a stranger to this world, and you don't really know much about this world. Everything seems normal, like there's humans everywhere, but then all of a sudden a demon child comes out and wants tofu. And you're like, what? I keep referring to Xiao as a demon child, but I don't know why that has sunk into my headcanon. Maybe because it just sounds cool, and it sounds cool, or it's kind of cool that there's like demons that hang out in this world, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I was referring to Xiao. But yeah, the fact that you come across all these things without knowing really puts emphasis on the fact that you're a stranger to this land. Whereas if you already knew like ahead of time the politics of this world, the different races and peoples of this world and everything right away, and then you meet like a girl with goat horns, you're just like, oh, it's just one of those races, and it doesn't have the same impact, I feel. I don't know, hopefully my point got across there. We're just passing through. Wow. Hollowed? What now? These are the wilds around Mount Tianhen.
そうだそうだ、わけがわからないぞ。オイラたちは招待されてここに来たんだ。そんな風に。あ、いや、待った。まさか玉子、わざとか？
Does she call it Ningguang? I don't know. I thought she referred to Ningguang as Gyu for some reason.
軍玉閣に招待するふりをして、実はここに来たオイラたちを捕まえるつもりなんだ。
So the Millilith is not a part of Liyue. They're allied to the Xing, the Keqing or something, or Qixing or something like that, which was Ningguang's like organization. So, oh, I thought they were like the police of Liyue, but I'm not, like, this is what I'm talking about, like how you're thrust into this world and you don't really know what's going on, and you kind of have to figure out everything yourself. It gives you the feeling that you are like a stranger to this world. Like, I don't know how the Liyue government is structured. Is the Qixing like what they call the government in Liyue, and Ningguang is like the prime minister or the president or something of Liyue, but it's part of like, I don't know, like a political party or something, that like Liyue as a place, the political party in power right now is the Qixing, and the leader of that political party, and therefore the leader of Liyue is Ningguang. Is that what's going on? Or is like the Qixing just like a private faction who have their own like military or militia, and they've kind of brought it on themselves to patrol and abide, like, I want to say something to do with law, like keep the peace in Liyue, but they're not really associated with the government there or something. Like, this is what I really like about this story. Like, this, a lot of this stuff is like up in the air, and if you really want to, you can kind of put more thought into it and think about how like all these things are structured. But I might be getting, maybe at this point, giving the story too much credit. Maybe like the writers themselves didn't really think through exactly how everything is structured. They just went like, you know what would be cool? There's gonna be a cool city, and in it there's gonna be an organization called the Keqing, and they have a really cool leader. And what else is cool? Xingqiu is like the son of another organization called the Feiyun Commerce Guild or whatever. And they're just kind of like just throwing things at this game without really much deep thought. But I don't know. I guess that's what the difference between the artist and the people who consume the art. You kind of get to, the artist can do whatever they want to portray what they want, and also the people who consume the art can have their opinions and how they want, like, to explain certain aspects of the piece of art or something, I guess. I don't know. We haven't explained the invitation to them yet. Yeah, you should kick him in the face and then fly away and go invisible.
意味がわからない。とりあえず捕まえるぞ。
来るぞ。やってやろうじゃないか。
Oh, they want to fight. You want to fight me? Oh, I shouldn't do that. I think if I knock them down again, it'll be a pain to like fight them, because they will still be alive down there, but they won't be able to path back up here. So they'll just stand down lower and do nothing, and you gotta like go down there to fight them, and then you would have to climb back up when you finish the fight. So let's try not to knock them off. The more I play this game, the more I wish that dodging does not consume stamina. I don't know if I'm crazy to think this, like, just because maybe I'm bad at the game and I just want like cheats. That's why I want this, like, the stamina, like the dodge did not cost stamina. But the new event kind of like shows, since how would you explain this? So the new event quest thing right now to get the meteorites, or to salvage the meteorites or whatever, you have to activate this meteorite, and then within that area a bunch of like dudes spawn, and you have to fight them, kind of like I'm fighting these dudes right here. But instead of like 4 dudes, maybe like, I would say maybe like 8 to 10 dudes are attacking you, and out of those 8 to 10 dudes, maybe like 2 or 3 of them are like ranged dudes. So you're constantly watching for people like shooting you, so you have to dodge those. You're constantly watching for the regular like melee guys doing their attack, and you gotta dodge those. And at the same time, if you miss your dodges, they combo you, since the stone itself is emitting like an element, and usually the element like combos with like the dudes that shoot fire at you, and then it'll blow up, so you get like locked. You get locked in stun and knockback, and it's just not fun. And if you had like infinite dodges, you can just kind of spam dodges, like left, oh I dodge that, dodge this, dodge that, and everything. But you run out of stamina trying to dodge everything really quickly. And yeah, that's really annoying. And maybe I'm just not good at the game. Maybe there's like a way to mitigate damage that I don't know of. Like the only way I can think of would be for people be like, just get good at the game, get like Noelle, and get some Barbarian. But then, as a free-to-play player, what if I don't have Noelle? Or I don't have any Geo users that can create shields? Well, I guess the main character is a Geo user. Maybe you're supposed to be switched to Geo at this point? I don't know. maybe world level 6 is kind of like health spongy. Or I could actually combo. Let's combo. Melt. I'm comboing the ice orb thing with her fire right now, which is that's why they're getting knocked back and exploded. The ice thing disappeared. Yeah, that's way more comfortable when you're comboing like different elements and stuff. So yeah, I do feel like, oh, I hope that guy died. Okay, good. Cutscene? Oh, I wonder who this is. Is this Keqing?
国政様、この不審
Oh
者たちが
yay!
奇襲記に何かしようとしています。
I think Keqing would be like the second most wanted character for me. The first being Jean, but Keqing is like her electric sword teleport thing is really cool. Her character design is really cool. We were just looking for a way to get to wait. We were just looking for the way to the Jade chamber.
軍玉閣？君たち何者？招待された客人でリーユエ七世を探してる。そっちは？奇遇ね。私がそのリーユエ七世よ。
I think her voice actress is the one for Karen Araragi in Bakemonogatari, or Sayaka in Madoka Magica, if I remember correctly.
私は国政リーユエ七世ユーヘン。
What was her name? Kukte? How did she pronounce her name?
旅人、君のことは知ってるわ。行幸の客人よね。まさかここで会うとは。
I swear they say Ningguang as Yoko or Yoko or something.
こんな荒野でお金持ちと会えるなんて思わなかった。壊れた天候古城園の奇襲機が一夜で修復された。私がここに来たのはそのことを調べるためよ。この洗顔軍たちがいるのも現場を守るためだけだから。
People keep saying she's a cat girl on like the Genshin Impact subreddit, but she's not a cat girl. She's a regular girl with like cat ear looking hair buns tied, hair decorations.
誤解だったんだな。はい、全く思いつかなかった。
Oh yeah, along with their races, you don't like even if someone looks human, you don't know if they're actually human. Like Venti, Venti turns out he's like a god. He's an Archon. He's like the Barbatos or something.
そもそも仙人の作った装置を直せる凡人がいるなんて七世にとっては不思議な話よ。それはな。
Don't complicate it. We only did a tiny part of the work there.
そうだ。ユーヘン様は天主園様がオイラたちを招待した理由を知ってるか？国政でいいわ。
Kukse? I swear she said something, not Keqing.
そうね。
Keqing.
彼女が君を呼んだのはモンドを救った英雄に中立を保っていてほしいからだと思うよ。完全に仙人の味方にならずにね。別に誰かの味方でもないよな。あの仙人たちだってリーユエを守ろうとしてるし。その守るは上から目線の傲慢のことかしら？
Sanctimonious arrogance?
君たちは凡人。彼らの守る対象だから、彼らは君を
神を殺せる資格だとは思わないでしょう。
You are mortals and thus under their protection. Whose protection?
だから行幸が現場を封じ、民を取り調べて資格を探すなんて命令を。彼らは何かを隠すための工作だと思ってるんでしょうね。
And since we look human, I guess people think we're just regular people, but we're technically some sort of otherworldly god as well, just depowered for some reason. So there's a lot of like cool story stuff that isn't immediately obvious, but it really works with this game, I feel like, and it's not really done a lot anywhere else, at least not to my knowledge or my experience, my gaming experience. Like the fact that you're a god and nobody knows. And the fact that nobody knows, nobody's like really talking about.
そう。彼らは私たちを軽蔑してるわ。
確かにそれも一理あるかも。でも国政みたいな仙人を敬わないリーユエ人は初めて見た。
時間の概念が薄いだけで敬えと。彼らは凡人に対して傲慢だから、私たち七星にしばらく手は出してこないでしょうね。いい、今のは忘れて。敬わないはあくまで私個人の心情だから。行幸はそんなこと言わないわ。とにかく今回彼らの行動は十分自制があるものだと認めるわ。帝君の殺害は尋常じゃない。こんな事態を前に彼らは直接攻撃してくるのではなく、他の仙人を招集して話し合うことにした。思いのほか理性的ね。意外だわ。
Any chance you could talk it out with them? Ningguang would prefer to negotiate, wouldn't she?
行幸はね、何でも交渉で解決しようと思ってるけど、それは詭弁だわ。仙人の時代は終わった。リーユエ七世さえもそれを受け入れなければ、リーユエの未来はどうなるの？
うわあ、また大胆な発言だな。
Huh, interesting. So right now, we see the Keqing's perspective on the death of Rex Lapis. So it originally went to the Adepti for help because the Keqing Millilith was trying to arrest us. So we thought that they suspect we were the killer of Rex Lapis. But I guess from what Keqing just said now, they think like we're weak and there's no way we could defeat a god. so there was really, let me back up a little. So when the Millilith was trying to arrest us, and we believe that they suspect us for killing the god, Rex Lapis, we thought that was really suspicious of the Keqing, and maybe they have something behind it. And we seeked out the Adeptus, or the Adepti, for help to kind of clear our name. And we kind of already have a negative, we already see the Keqing in like a negative light. But at this point, or after talking to this girl here, we're kind of seeing their side of the story a little bit, and our original like suspicion of them might be false, but at this point we still don't have enough information, I guess. I feel like when I'm trying to explain things, I'm tripping up a lot because of the names, because of Keqing and Keqing and Rex Lapis and Adepti. Like those names is what I'm having trouble like building into a sentence. And that's why like my explanations are a lot more disjointed and full of ums and ahs and stuff compared to my regular amount, I guess.
まあ話は以上よ。ここまで話すつもりはなかったけど、君はいい聞き手よね、旅人。さあ軍玉閣に行きなさい。ちゃんと時間を守ってよ。行幸に会いたい人はたくさんいるんだから。リーユへの富豪たちにとって軍玉閣に登ることは最高の栄誉よ。なんたってメリットしかないもの。
Okay. Favor? That's Paimon, that's not the point. What?
でもそうだ、手土産もリーユへの文化だぞ。メリットのためじゃない、リーユへの伝統文化のためだぞ。
まあまあ手土産は後でいいから、まずは軍玉閣に行く方法を教えるわ。本当はここに来なくてもいいの。リーユエ港に戻って月海亭で案内人を探せばね。ではまた会いましょう、旅人。
うん、あの幽変は仙人を敬わないけどあっさりした人だな。
I agree with some of her
そう
views.
だ、行幸への手土産はどうする？
You really have shifted focus, haven't you?
そうだ、昨日夢で素敵な料理を思いついたんだ。その名もアイシングスライム。行幸みたいな大富豪にぴったりだと思うぞ。それを手土産にしようぜ。
Do you have the recipe? How would we make this thing you dreamed
キーって感じでやればいいんだ。
of? That's how Xiangling normally talks about her food.
まずは材料だ。急げ、栄光と富が待ってるぞ。
Oh yeah. Look for the ingredients to Paimon needs. I guess I'm gonna end things here since I ranted a lot this time around and it kind of took up a lot of time. I didn't even feel like I did a good job in getting my like opinions and thoughts out this time around. It might be because it's like super early in the morning right now. And I haven't fully awakened yet. But yeah, for sure I'm gonna probably talk about the dodging and stamina usage a lot more in the future because I feel strongly about it. But hopefully when I do talk about it in the future I have better things to say. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
シャキャン